Welcome to the Art of Procurement, the official podcast of the Catalyst Co-community. And our purpose is to enhance the impact of procurement by elevating the discussion one conversation at a time. Here at Art of Procurement, Catalysts come together every single week to share their challenges, ideas, successes, and perspectives on the business of procurement. Hi there, I'm Philip Eitzen, and thank you for tuning in to the Art of Procurement today. If you're a regular listener, you'll know that we typically publish an interview every Monday. But this month, we're celebrating Take Action October. So for October only, we're publishing a 5-minute daily micropod to help you take action to elevate the influence and the impact of both yourself and your team. If you're joining us midway through this series, listen to episode 204. That will give you more details on Take Action October and the daily 5-minute podcast. I also explain the concept of a vehicle in that episode, which in my experience is the single most important factor that determines your ability to translate learnings into action. So in today's Take Action podcast, I'm going to share a clip from a conversation with Kendra Von Esch. Kendra is a former CIO, and at the time of our recording was an executive advisor with Cooper. So I asked Kendra to share how the role of the CIO is changing. But the reason that I share this today is not specific to those of you who support a CIO, but as a proxy for my broader action item, which I'll share with you in a moment. But first, here's Kendra.
So how is the CIO role evolving? It's changing so rapidly with all of the new technologies that are out there, such as cloud, all the services, infrastructure as a service, SaaS, platform as a service, and the digitization of business, period, and not developing it all in-house and having it hosted on an on-prem brick-and-mortar building and doing kind of the health and wellness and care. The CIO now needs to look at data management and security and, quite frankly, vendor management. Because as you outsource more of these functions, you now have to manage those vendors and hold them accountable and ensure that you have a holistic view of your application strategy, but also the data, the governance, and the security around it. So not as sexy as it used to be, because you're not developing your own. In some cases, you're still developing your own, tools that are proprietary and they're differentiators for your business. But in the end, most of your standard processes, there's best of breed organizations out there that can do it bigger, better, stronger, faster type of stuff. So from a seat at the table perspective, it is very company specific, quite frankly. So it depends on the organization's how they view IT, or how important is IT to the company. So in some cases, it's a keep the lights on group and organization. So maybe they don't really look at the IT space or the CIO role as someone who is innovative and can be bringing in revenue and can drive real valued, measured results for the organization by enabling technology. And in some cases, it's completely the opposite. And they are driving some of the business strategy with using technology. So it really is specific and to the company, but to the people as well. So it's really that person that's in that role is either considered an innovator and can provide value outside of IT. It's sometimes an interesting perspective to bring someone in who isn't in operations or who isn't that close to how the business really runs and functions on a day-to-day basis, can bring in a whole new insight.
Hi there, it's Phil here again. So earlier in the Take Action October series, I challenged you to ask more questions to understand the motivations of your suppliers or potential suppliers. Today I want you to take that same approach and apply it to one of your major stakeholders. So what I continue to hear both from procurement and non-procurement executives like Kendra is that we don't truly understand what is keeping them up at night. So each staker has their own challenges, both operationally and strategically, that we probably don't know about. They're facing the same questions on the future of their profession and how they can really make an impact within their organizations due to a lot of the digitization that we see also impacting procurement. So only once we have a better understanding of what really keeps them up at night can we start to develop procurement solutions that compel them to come back to work with us and compel them to keep coming back for more. And so my action item that I challenge you with today is this. Select a single stakeholder. Start researching the major issues that they're facing today. At a macro level, you can look at conference agendas for their profession or their role types, reports on the future of their profession, similar to what we have here in procurement. And at a micro level, just start asking them or asking those that are close to them. Thanks for joining me for this special Take Action October podcast from the Art of Procurement. You can check out today's question by going to artofprocurement.com/takeaction2018. If the idea of taking small actions on a regular basis is something that resonates with you, I'd love for you to check out the details of our Procurement Capability Development Program, the Catalysco platform. The Catalysco platform translates dots into lines. So taking individual pieces of learning, insight, validation, and inspiration and connecting them to coordinated strategies and actions, that's really important, that elevate your influence and your impact. The Catalysco platform helps procurement professionals all around the world become truly trusted advisors. So if that's something that you would like to check out, visit artofprocurement.com/TCP. That's artofprocurement.com/TCP. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another Take Action October daily podcast.